We are recording. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Clap it in. I just got gas. What's going on, guys? Joel Jackson here from Joel Jackson Ministries. That sounds really weird to say. Anyways, I won't say anything like that again. So, thank you guys so much for all the craziness over the past year. My car's going to do this weird thing. It's going to do that, but try to hold attention while it does that. Gosh, it's been a crazy year. It's been a stupid year. It's been a dumb year. It's been one of the dumbest years I have had since 10 years ago when all the really bad stuff that my store was built off was made of. Anyways, I'm going to try to go, oh my gosh. No, we're fine. Anyways, but God has been wildly awesome through this, and He has sustained so much. And normally when I say it's been the dumbest year that I've ever had in my life, that would be something where you would expect to hear that there's been massive losses in the year, and there hasn't. Like, whoa, like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, we've seen like growth. Our Facebook went from, I think, 9,000 or 11,000 followers to 37,000 followers, which is insane. And people that are engaged and commenting. So like, there's so much incredible stuff going on, and you're like, okay, what are these big updates that are gonna be coming out? So let me tell you a little story of how I jumped back into this Christian music. I came back to my faith in 2019. I said, I want to tell people about God. My movie came out, and this guy named Mikey Howard from the band Seventh Time Down with the song God Is on the Move, Just Say Jesus said, hey, I want to help you get back into this. And we pursued that for a bit. COVID happened. I had some weird stuff with my faith happen. But by the end of 2020, going into 2021, I said, let's go back into it full force with worship leading and Jesus music. And all this incredible stuff happened. And I have been, there goes the sound again, I have been leading worship and telling people about God for 3 years under like the title of like Christian music artist or CCM artist. And it's like, what does that mean? That means, like in Nashville terms, like you basically write songs that go on like for the radio. They're not like worship songs, but they're more songs about being a Christian and struggling and dealing with day-to-day stuff. And so that's what I've been since 2021, literally for the past 3 years, because now we're coming into 2024, 3 years later. So one of the things that I have felt so heavy on my heart in a good way is worship. And I've always seen worship leading in the past as like this thing that got in the way of my Christian music. As crazy as that sounds, that's what I saw it as. And not until I came back did I really see it as an asset. And my heart has just been jumping and jumping and jumping. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I am aging out, pretty much aged out of CCM Christian radio music. They're not going to sign an artist that is my age. And I say that to say the reason we try to get signed is we want a bigger ministry to tell more people about Jesus. And it's very hard to do it on any local level in any way. You can have a good ministry, but you need some type of a label. So, but worship artists still have a shot to grow their ministries so more people can more people can hear the name of Jesus. And that's where my heart is. So as we jump into the year 2024, the CCM Christian music Joel Jackson is like with a song like Child of Mercy. That stuff is going to be retired. A song like Arms of Jesus will still be played at our concerts. But for the most part, I am going to be, when we do a concert, you're going to hear all the worship songs that you know, because I want to play a concert that is leading people towards Jesus with songs that they know, with words on the screen. We really want to try to create like a church experience. So with that being said, one of the main things we're going to promote, and I have zero idea how we're going to fund this right now, is it's a thing that we're going to call like Worship Nights with Joel Jackson. As stupid as that sounds, the point is I'm going to lead worship with my band. We're going to play 5 or 6 songs. Then I'm going to get up and I'm going to tell my testimony for like a long period of time, because usually if you've seen me at concerts in the past, we've had a lot of amazing concerts in the past with amazing bands and amazing promoters, but usually there's not much time for me to go deep into my testimony. So I'm gonna probably be giving my testimony for 30 or 40 minutes. So it's gonna be like this night of not music necessarily, but we're gonna lead worship almost like a church service. I'm going to get up and tell my testimony, and then we're going to have like an altar call or something, or a couple more songs. That is going to be what me and my band do from now on. We know a couple of amazing promoters and bands in this area, and we'll still occasionally do shows like that because we love those guys and those things are awesome. But the majority of what we're going to be doing from now on is these things called Worship Nights with Joel Jackson, because that's just the name of the thing. It's just the name of the brand that people associate with whatever. So that is going to be going forward, and I'm super excited about that phase of this ministry. You've got to change. You can't continue to do the same thing. And while what we've been doing has been working really well, I think you guys have noticed we did something like 2 or 3 shows last year. I think it was 2, well, in the year of 2023, because we were making this TV show. But I want to get into that because I feel like what I've seen when I lead worship is I feel like people are connecting with it so much more. So much more. They're connecting with the church stuff. For the first time in my life, I actually feel like a decent worship leader that kind of knows how to lead people towards Jesus in worship. So that's the biggest reason, is I want to be able to lead more people towards Jesus in real time, not just talk about it, not try to make a desperate TikTok video with a song that I did 3 years ago and just try to get more views. We're trying to let people know that Jesus can change your life forever if you would just let him in. So, with that being said, the Joel Jackson CCM Christian Contemporary Radio Artist is going to be gone. That's not going to exist. The music videos will always be there. I love most of those songs. Some of them are but I love most of them. But I'm going to be writing new worship music. We're going to be doing tons of worship covers. I got to get with my band on that. You're going to be seeing more of the band. So that is on that side, and that is going to happen in 2024 going forward. Let's talk about the TV show. I am so ridiculously excited about this TV show. When I made my movie, a lot of you guys have seen the movie Rock for Jesus. I was burnt out. I was tired. I was proud of it, but it was like, yeah, this is fine. It's a Christian movie, whatever. I am so absurdly and insanely excited about this TV show, this reality TV show, because it's all real. And what we're trying to do with it is show the day-to-day struggle of Jesus followers. And the whole point of the show is to say, how do we follow Jesus when all Hades is coming at us, when it's breaking loose? That is the whole point of this TV show, and I am so excited for you guys to see this. That is probably, I still have to have major talks here, but we are having some incredible talks about the show. The show will be distributed, okay? Let me make a promise that is going to happen unless the world explodes. The show is going to be distributed. You will be able to see it on several big streaming platforms, and that is, oh, there's traffic. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, I'm so excited about this TV show. It is probably going to come out sometime around September or October of 2024. I think we've got 8 to 10 episodes. We're not sure if we're doing 10 yet. But I am so excited for you to see this. This is hopefully season 1 of a 10-year thing that I want to do. And while I think a lot of you guys, there's some people that absolutely hate my movie and think it's stupid, but there's a lot of people who love it. If you loved my movie, you're going to love this 10,000 times more, because it's just day-to-day, real life people. It's not like Rock for Jesus was not about Rock for Jesus. It was about all the emotional stuff going on with me. It's kind of the same thing with the TV show Rockin' for Jesus. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like a sequel to Rock for Jesus in that it is my life, you know, later. But it's totally real and authentic, and nobody has done this. I have seen a couple of faith-based reality things over the past 10 years, and nobody's done this. This is like, I think everybody's really scared to let people into the dysfunction and the struggle. I think the Christian world is so scared of that. And while you're not going to see something crazy toxic and wildly like unleashed, like there is some serious struggle going on. And the TV show is basically about the past year. Trying to stay in ministry when all heck is breaking loose, if you catch my drift. It is not just about me. We've got several other people, and it's about their struggles, and I am so excited. I am so excited. I'm excited about the worship leading and the worship music. I am way more excited about this TV show because of its potential reach, because I think it's such a good window into faith and Jesus, and you're not seeing this like glamour, whoa, we're like these rich Christians, and here we're going to this show and then this show, and oh my gosh, it's all awesome. It's like, bro, this thing is falling apart, and how am I supposed to have faith when it's falling apart? So I am so excited. I'm going to be so massively heartbroken in every way, shape, and form if it doesn't like take off in a serious way with the world. But if so, I'm going to trust God, and I'm going to move on to the next thing and change. But I'm so excited about this TV show and what you guys are going to see with it. I think the world needs this, desperately needs this. We see like Christian film, and it's like there's amazing things, but like it's all done up, you know what I mean? Like the stuff is written, and this is real. Like these things are going on, and it gets freaking crazy sometimes. Like it gets a little dramatic, but like it's just the real day-to-day struggles of believers in Jesus and what that's like. Look at this red in my face. There we go. I'm going to be in traffic forever. So that's what's going on, okay? 2 things. Worship nights with Joel Jackson, and then 3 things. Worship nights with Joel Jackson, new faith-based worship music for church, and this reality TV show. My life has been so stupid over the past 12 months, from not at all what you would think it's about. We had a couple little situations where it was like a fly around my head and I had to swat that. That was nothing, because right after that we got something like 25,000, Facebook followers. So like that wasn't it. It's just been such a weird, strange year of like I feel like I'm doing all this work for Jesus, and this year is called Do Work. It's not called Enjoy Life, because I think I had one good day this year. I think that's it. And every other day has been stupid and terrible and awful and hard. But what's awesome, and I usually like to share these things in retrospective, I'm going to write a book one year about 2023. I will. I really believe that's next on the agenda after the TV show, is I want to write this book about all the things that I've learned. But what you have to do in the struggle is endure. You have to keep going. you have to push through your unbelief and your doubt and say, God, I'm still going to do this, and I'm going to work through, I'm going to praise you on the hilltop, and I'm going to praise you in the valley. And that's so generic, and everyone says that, and most people that say that haven't actually been in any kind of a valley ever. But like, that's what this year has been. It's good. It's you know, I think 10 years ago I would have quit. And not because everything's necessarily awful. I just wouldn't have known what to do with my ministry, because it's like, okay, you know, what do we do now? We've done the 3 years of the Christian music artist, and now I think this worship thing is the next thing. It's the next situation. I'm so excited for what my life is gonna possibly be with it. You know, I love church. I think community is awesome. I'm excited for what God's gonna do in the next year. I have no idea, but I am excited. I was not excited I think I was set up to have a really, really, really crazy, stupid, hard year in 2023. I think that was just set, and God was like, I'm going to teach you through this. I'm going to teach you what's going on. But it was just kind of a thing that was like set up for like crazy, hard, difficult, dumb in every way, shape, and form. But, you know, there are incredible blessings, incredible people I've met. Incredible people I've met through this year, and I feel like everything is about to get awesome in 2024, and I don't say that when I don't feel it, and I feel like it's about to happen and change, so I'm excited. But guys, thank you so much. I hate the fact that TikTok and Facebook and Instagram have turned everything into 15 seconds, and I know this is a long video, so if you stay till the end, that's awesome. Substance and sustenance, or whatever it would be, is so important in this realm, and we have basically said goodbye to any of that on the internet, and now it's all these stupid 15 and 30 second clips, and say it as fast as you possibly can. So thank you guys. I'm excited. Look out for updates on the TV show, and look out for new worship music coming to Spotify, because that's what's coming next, and I'm working on a couple of big things there that are going to be exciting. So thank you guys. God loves you. Peace and love. And I'm tired of this traffic.